It's the last full day at the house before we head off.
Matcha, you wanna go for a walk? Did Daddy come home so we could go for a walk?
The joy of walking a dog.
We found some blueberries.
These are delicious. Something about forest blueberries. So good.
We leave for our trip in 4 days. We have a laundry list of things to get done this week. I am about to make some sourdough. I've been freezing it so that we can have bread when we come back. So I thought I'd take you through my sourdough process because I get a lot of questions on what recipe I use. You need a bowl, a food scale to make your life easier, 500 grams of water. This is my sourdough starter, 160 grams of this. 700 grams of flour. You want to use a flour that has a higher protein content, and 18 grams of salt. And then I mix that together with a chopstick. I don't know, it works best for me. You can obviously use a bread whisk, but I have yet to get one of those. You want to make it into a loose dough. It's not going to be anything that really has much form, and it's going to be quite wet. The sun keeps going behind a cloud, that's why my lighting is changing so much. So that is what that looks like, just loose, it's sticky, and it's going to sit for 10 minutes. Kind of crazy that I've had this starter now for over a year. I started it by myself a year ago, and for anybody who wants a starter or wants to bake bread but they don't know how to get started and it seems complicated with the starter and making your own, you can buy them online, you can order them to your house, and I have friends that have done it that way. It's worked really well for them, so you don't have to rely on making it your own. But it's really easy. You just use flour and water, and it takes patience. But it is rather easy once you get the hang of it. Now I'm just gonna go around the edges with like lightly wet hands and form it kind of into a ball. So I'm not stretching and folding yet. I'm just kind of forming it a little bit, slightly, before it rests for another 30 minutes. Okay, first stretch and fold. I just take it from underneath and pull as far as I can basically before it's gonna break, and then fold it over the top. And you turn and do it on each edge. So I do about 4 to 8 roughly stretch and folds, and then I'm gonna cover it again for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get a container that I can put my dough in to rise and line it with some olive oil so it doesn't get too stuck. I already have a piece of tape here that marks where the dough starts to make sure that it doubles in size. It usually, when it's warm outside, takes about 5 hours to rise all the way to the top of this. Sometimes 4. It just depends on how warm my house is. We're gonna do the same thing again with the dough. And then I'm gonna flip the dough over, grab it on both sides so that it can turn underneath itself, turn the bowl, and repeat. So, see how that has already like created some tension and is like a little bit shaped? Then I'm gonna put it in my container. I will cover this up, set it aside, and let it rise until about, let's see, it's 3:30 now, so roughly 7:30, probably 7-ish it will be finished, and then we'll shape it.
it's written on your face. As you come to light, I come alive. Your silhouette in the summer sky. But this is only a measure. It can only get better. It can only get better. And this is only a measure. It can only get better. It can only get better.
As you can tell, we're getting ready for our little trip, everyone. Right, Machi? Yesterday, we sorted out the last paperwork for Matcha here. He's got his passport, he's registered for the flight. All the shots are taken, everything's done. And I've just started packing. I usually put off packing until the very end, but I'm actually like got 2 days on me now. There's been a lot of work recently, and I feel like sometimes I don't really like film everything in my everyday life or in Morgan's everyday life. We've had some comments and questions basically just surrounding work. It is kind of a weird subject for us because obviously we work in periods and we also work partially remotely but also on different projects. I've recently started working again as a nurse assistant, which I did during the pandemic after Morgan and I got deported off the ship and separated, which has been really humbling and really beneficial. You know, it's nice also going to a workplace and a workspace when you work so much in front of your computers and remotely as we do. So yeah, it's been a nice little addition to our lives, but I'm tired. I'm really tired. I look forward to sleeping and just taking some time off because this summer has been hectic, and honestly this entire year hasn't really turned out the way we thought it would. But now I need to head down to Ica and get some flour because Morgan's baking, and yeah, I just need to keep packing, you know? Gotta get going. Got the flour, changed t-shirt, don't know why. Oh yeah, because I wanted to pack the other one. So I was like, oh, gotta take it off. Beautiful wife has a stomach ache, and my dog is playing with his favorite new treat.
So, I need to finish packing. I need to send some emails, and I need to start another bread process, and we need to go for a run. There's just a lot of things that need to be done today.
I'm gonna go out and cut the grass before it starts raining. According to the website, it's not supposed to rain today, but who trusts those people? You see, they said, oh, it's all gonna be like warm and hot like the summer of 2018. It's been like stormy and rainy and cloudy and thunder.
All summer.
I don't know where we left off yesterday, but today is Thursday. It's the last full day at the house before we head off, and Marjorie is sleepy.
He's so cuddly lately.
You're so cute. We have a laundry list of things to do today, but you know what? It's no stress because every time we travel, there are certain things you can't do until the very last day.
That we couldn't have really done yesterday. We clean out the fridge, make sure there's nothing in there that's gonna go bad. I froze my sourdough starter, guys. Fingers crossed. Thoughts and prayers I will be accepting. It worked last time. Last time we went to the US, I froze my starter, and I did indeed make it come back to life afterwards.
I'm sure we'll be fine. But first, before we get going with anything, we're having waffles for breakfast.
I'm making waffles.
Swedish waffles.
And then I seriously need to pack because I packed a bag like 2 weeks ago because I was so looking forward to our trip. But who even knows what's in there? I don't know why I did that because I need to take everything out and reevaluate. And the fun part about this trip is that we're only bringing carry-ons. I booked the cheapest flight possible, and
We'll be good.
it didn't include bags.
One of the many things we have to do before we leave the US is like prep the house, and as we're closing out summer here, which is super sad, I've been cleaning out our outside room. We love this outside room, but it really gets damp during the winter and fall season. You still kind of have to clear out all the fabrics, all the lights and electrician stuff. I've just been clearing that out. I managed to finish packing. Morgan is bathing Matcha. Let's go and see how that's going. Hey little fella. He's like, save me.
Save me!
Hey,
Take me away from here!
You're so
Yes!
so beautiful.
I love it though, when I give him a bath, like, he never acts like I'm the enemy. He acts like the water is the enemy, or the hairdryer is the enemy, or the brush is the enemy, and he comes to me to save him, like as if I'm not the one using the hairbrush or the hairdryer. He always like tries to climb up on me and get away.
Little fluff ball.
He's getting better with it. He understands that it's part of his life, and he's a white fluffy little dog, and he gets really dirty really quick.
Yeah.
I think we've learned that we are far more productive when we make lists because we are already checking things off very quickly. I'm about to bake some bread. I'm gonna bake 3 loaves today.
Remember when you used to try to cut bread without one of those?
Yeah.
Nightmare. Look at that sourdough. Yum.
I was very happy that I picked up baking in my free time. So is Matcha.
I mean, I think it's a great skill to have in life.
Well, it saves us so much money.
Okay, Mach, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take all your toys
All the toys.
and we're gonna pick out which ones you're gonna bring with us, okay?
Are you excited? Yes. We're starting to get the toys.
That one, really?
I'm shocked.
Okay, we'll bring that one.
Number 1.
What else? That one?
Okay. Mr. Squirrel.
All toys that he never plays with. He's like, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, a little bit.
We'll bring this, the squirrel, you said?
Yeah. It's a good throwing one. Okay, choices have been made. He seems to be happy with his choices over there on the couch.
This little alligator toy, which he normally loves, was Aries, our like family dog that I got when I was 8 years old. It was his toy and it was his favorite, and then Callie had it, and now he has it.
It goes in the family.
His heavenly siblings. You like this one?
It's coming.
I think he wants to bring all his toys. Okay, time to check some things off the list. We made the bed. We gave Matcha a bath. I am baking bread. I'm in the process of doing that. Matcha's picked out his toys to bring. I need to go put in a load of laundry, but I'm gonna wait to do that until I'm done baking so I can throw in the napkins that I'm using for that. Maybe I will do a workout now.
I'm just sitting and rehearsing for a wedding that we're going to later this summer or early fall. I'm playing, which is really exciting. It's also really stressful because, you know, a wedding is an important day for someone and you don't want to mess it up.
I got a friend who lives a mile down the road, and she has promised me we will stay gold. I got a friend who is as wide-eyed like me. Oh, I will be when my fingers can no longer feel.
Okay, it is 6:15 and we're getting there. There's still a lot to be done. I've sat down to do some editing right now. I finished packing, squeezed all my liquids into other liquid little jars. Will cleaned out the car, he mowed the lawn. We're getting the house all ready for our house sitter who's coming next week and doing all the things. It's a little later than I would like it to be, but that's okay. We'll have dinner in a little while and then hopefully get everything done before we go to sleep. The paw. Matcha's giving out some free love right now.
I'm so tired. You should never sit down during a busy day.
No, I haven't really taken a break today.
No, it's the smart thing. Is don't take a break.
So this is what we're working with so far. Is this all your stuff and my stuff?
No.
No. Okay, well I'm bringing just this carry-on suitcase. I packed an extra bag because we're gonna be in Gothenburg for a few days and I don't wanna like have to unpack this bag and do laundry and all that. And then I'm just bringing this purse and that's where like I'll put my laptop and everything. And then we have a wedding when we come back, so therefore the fancy clothes on hangers.
Are you excited to go on an airplane for your first time?
We've been trying to explain to him what that means and preparing him the best we can. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm just about to make dinner and we're gonna finish the night by cleaning the house, but it's about to get dark out, so we are going to say goodbye to you now. Thank you guys for watching. It feels good being back on YouTube and editing. Obviously this is not our full-time job, so it's hard to find balance, but we really do enjoy it. It's a creative outlet for us, and that's really important to have in our life.
Yeah, and it's important to share what it is to be an international couple. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and just say hi in the comments.
And tell a friend. Tell a friend to subscribe. I'm really excited to go to the US. Like really excited. I think we get in a bit of a rut when we're here sometimes, and since our life is so up in the air right now with the process of applying to the US and not knowing when things are going to be approved, it's nice to get out and go back to my home country.
How do you feel about going to the US, Machi?
We are accepting all positive vibes our way for the first time traveling with our Bob, but he will do great. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey do.
Bye. And then I mix that together with the...
Break!
Don't worry, we didn't break up. We're separated this whole video. Can you even handle this? Oh god. I can't. I don't want to be on camera.
You know, I was thinking the other day, what if you would just like put a sauna in that corner? That would be dope. You're not going out, mister.
No. He needs a break, okay?
I mean, you working out and me eating cinnamon buns while watching Netflix, I guess that's balance.
But bye. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten how to do this. Did you say hey-do first, or do I say bye first?
Let's do 2 takes. I think you say bye first.
I think you say hey-do first.
Okay. Hey-do, hey-do.
Wait. Let me say. That was it. That was
That was it. That's
what we do.
Yeah. Clap.